currently producing gold and transitioning to the production of copper concentrate and zinc concentrate, but gold will continue to be a significant addition to our revenues at Gediktepe mine in Turkey, because as a part of the copper concentrate, we'll continue to produce about 15 to 20,000 ounces of gold.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by ACG Metals Chairman and CEO Artem Volynets. Artem, very good to speak with you. You've reported $36 million in EBITDA and strong cash flow. What were the key drivers behind your first half performance?
Thank you, Stephen. Good to be back here. Indeed, we have had a very positive first half of this year. The strong cash flow numbers and EBITDA, $36 million, as you mentioned, cash flow from operations, $31 million. Those are driven by our focus on cost management. We have managed to reduce all-in sustaining costs in H1 by 13% to just over $1,000 per ounce. So you understand what kind of margins we are making when the gold is $3,600 per ounce, which is good, and that was a key driver of continuous cash flow generation. We have also produced more and sold more gold ounces than we did last year. We sold 23,000 ounces. Given our guidance for the year, 36 to 38, we are making a very good progress to meeting at least this guidance.
The Gediktepe sulfide expansion is on time and on budget. What progress has been made on site, and what milestones should investors expect next?
Thank you. Yes, indeed, we have spent roughly half out of the $146 million fixed price contract. We roughly halfway through, on track to commission and reach full commercial production before middle of the next year. All the key pieces of equipment has been ordered and started to arrive on site. Concrete and steel works have commenced. We are 55% more than done with engineering, 52% with procurement, about 22% with construction. So we are progressing on time and on budget. It's a relatively simple brownfield expansion project. We do not anticipate any surprises. Once we commence production, we shall be producing about 20 to 25,000 tons of copper equivalent.
Artem, you've also refinanced debt over the first half with a $200 million bond and simplified the capital structure. How does this position ACG for growth and reduce the risk for shareholders?
Yeah, I don't see any risk from shareholders. We have a very conservative balance sheet. With $160 million of cash on balance, we more than funded to complete our sulfide expansion project with approximately $70 million capex remaining. And at the same time, we continue to produce gold and continue to generate significant cash flows with our low cost positioning. So healthy balance sheet, very simple capital structure, high cash flow generation. This is as good as it gets. I think our shareholders have been happily enjoying re-rating in our shares, but we're just beginning. What you have seen in terms of the share price on your screens, it is just the beginning of the story for ACG.
And you're also expanding your shareholder base, Artem. You recently started trading on the OTCQX in the United States. What impact do you expect this will have on liquidity and your investor base?
It's not one single step, Stephen, that have an impact on liquidity. It's a combination of steps and our continuous effort to market the story and bring it to the attention of the broader group of investors. Listing on over-the-counter in New York is just one more step. It certainly helped. Overall, we are pleased to say that we started marketing this story really in the middle of June, when Canaccord and Berenberg published their first research reports. They were joined by Cantor Fitzgerald in the States recently, who also initiated on us. Since the start of our investor engagement efforts, the liquidity in shares has increased about 300%. which is good to see, but again, it is just the start. We're still trading at about below 3 times free cash flow. We're generating a lot of cash, and we expect ACG shares to continue to re-rate.
With gold and silver performing strongly, but copper central to your growth plans, how do you see ACG balancing near-term production with long-term strategy?
That's exactly what we are doing. We are currently producing gold and transitioning to the production of copper concentrate and zinc concentrate, but gold will continue to be a significant addition to our revenues at Gediktepe mine in Turkey, because as a part of the copper concentrate, we'll continue to produce about 15 to 20,000 ounces of gold, which given the current gold prices is a very healthy addition. Overall, as we move forward, we will focus certainly on being a copper producer, but we certainly don't mind to have an additional gold production as we see a number of interesting polymetallic targets for our future acquisitions.
Artem, I hope you'll continue to keep us updated with your progress. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thank you so much.
ACG Metals Chairman and CEO Artem Volynets.